Hello, hello. Mic check. Just kidding, I already checked that. What's up today, chat? How is it going? I am bing chilling, as a wise man once said. Good afternoon. Um, so right before I started, I realized that it had erased all of the entries from the wheel that I had before. So I put back in everything that I could think of, but there might be a couple things that I missed. So, if we got suggestions, let me know. Because I think we're down a couple items. But we have a decent roster. I'm just gonna go ahead and get into it. I don't have a ton of time today. Maybe like 3.5, 4 hours. Um okay, that's funny. So we just did last stream we did the sandwich with a knife. And now we got bread. It's bread time. Um so let me just look up bread. Let's see what this gives me. Ooh, yeah. Oh, some good looking bread. You can't lie. We could do like a baguette type bread. Or just a loaf. Ooh, that looks good. That looks so good. Wow. Wow. I could really twist the idea of bread and make it a bagel or something. But hey, this is some solid bread right here. Hmm. I kind of like this bread a little bit more. That's some good looking bread. Hey, yo, what up? Is that a duck hitting the gritty? Wait. Wait, that goes so hard. How you doing today? Oh, my back. My back hurts. That's how I'm doing today. Interesting. I also low-key have a bit of a headache today, so that sucks. The gritty goose. Oh, that's awesome. I need some emotes like that, but I don't know how to animate it, so I gotta find someone that can do that for me. So we have a bit of a story developing here with the desk, right? We got the Minecraft cherry blossom tree. Chilling in the shade underneath it is Doug Dimachu. Just cute as ever. And we got the sandwich here. He's just chilling. He got a drunk ass bongo cat coming up behind him. He's hungry. He's gonna try to get a munch, right? Little bongo cat's on the hunt, but he's got the knife. And the bongo cat doesn't know that he's aware that he's getting run up on, and he's gonna take care of bongo cat. But even if he didn't, it's fine because his homie, the balloons monkey, is chilling behind him. He's coming up on the flank on the bongo cat, and he's ready to throw. Not only is Sandwich prepared himself with a knife, but he has shooters. Sandwich has got shooters. And now it's time to add some bread. Where do I want to add this bread? Let's see, let's see. Oh, my back. Feeling old right now. Wait. I just got an idea. Hold on. I just got a freaking idea. Have any of you seen Have any of you seen the ah shit. That wasn't supposed to happen. Hold on, hold on. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. Okay, this bro. Sometimes Opera is kind of dumb. But it's fine, I figured it out. You see the stapled to trees subreddit? I think we staple a piece of bread. Or yeah, bread stapled to trees. I think that we should staple some bread to this Minecraft tree. I think that that is gonna go hard. That's what we're gonna do. Yep, yep, I'm cooking. So that means I don't have to draw it very big either. Because everything else here I've done way too large. Not really, mostly just Doug Dimichu in the tree. This tree, I was way overzealous with this tree here. Boom. Just a loaf. And then we got the striations in the bread. Or I guess like the stretch marks of the bread as it expands. Swing, swing, swing. You do the little whop, whop, whop. You know what I mean? That's how that works, right? Just hit it with a whop, whop, whop. Yeah, I'd make bread. I know what I'm talking about. All right. So we need brown. Simple enough. That is brown. I mean, that is absolutely what that is. Incredible first pick. Gonna have to put at least a couple layers of this though. So we gotta cover up the tree. Good song. Is this that new Chainsmokers one? Hell yeah, I love the Chainsmokers. I think they were pretty goofy way back in the day. With their like the selfie song. You know the one. Everybody knows that one. But I think they played it very smart because they did the stuff to make them go viral, and that was like super catchy and just made for the radio. And once they got like insanely popular, they started doing different stuff. They have a very large discography now. I saw him at EDC Orlando a couple years ago, a few years ago. Very good. They also throw down a lot more when they're live. Oh yeah, so update, we hit affiliate. Massive, right? We passed the goal. Shout out to Hippo. That's that boy. But not just him, everybody else that followed last stream. That was so sick. But basically what that means is that there's ads now. And I said that I wasn't gonna use any ads because I have like 3, 4 followers anyways, or viewers. So I don't really need to or want to run ads, but I don't really have a choice. It doesn't let me just turn it off. Like it's gonna run ads no matter what. So that kind of sucks. But I put it like as low as I possibly can. So there's like a 30-second ad every hour, I believe. Not too crazy, but it is what it is. That's probably good. The brown on that is pretty solid. Well, yeah, I mean, if you sub, you don't get ads. Yeah, for sure. Which at this point, I think that most of my like regular viewers are subscribed anyways. Because a couple of people have gifted subs. Except Hippo, actually, now that I think about it. Oddly enough. My man who is in here often more than anybody else. He missed out on the gifted sub. just one of those days. Get some different browns. I think that's too similar to the other one. Bullshit. It's all about the he said, she said bullshit. I think you better quit talking that shit. Good old Limp Biscuit. Where simultaneously is so goofy but so serious at the same time somehow. Their best album is called something about hot dog water. Something like that. All of these browns are so similar. I think this one might be fine though. Um, yeah, as long as it's a little bit darker, I guess. But shadow is more uh it's like a little bit thicker on the top of the bread because it's gonna be overshadowed by the leaves a bit, you know. We go a little thick on the top. Really not that much darker. Does that even look different on camera? Wait until it dries. Also, if you didn't see on the last stream, um, I believe my computer's fixed now. I think that everything is good. Uh, my D drive has been showing up properly, so that's good. And then Minecraft, the last time I tried to run it, well, not the last time, that, well, you know, a few days ago, it said that my files were corrupted and some weird stuff was going on. But shout out to the homie. He helped me fix it. He's a real one. I'm able to play Minecraft again now. So I'm gonna beat that damn game. Okay, honestly, I'd like a even darker brown. It's not that bad. It's fine. It's fine. Let's just get a lighter brown for the bread striations. It's like a pink. That's not gonna work. I might have to hit the third box of markers. Ladies and gentlemen, a third box has hit the towers. That's a weird shade of brown, but I think that might work. You know, I haven't eaten yet. I have a be at a cookout later tonight, so hoping there will still be food there for me by the time I make it. But you know, that's the problem with getting the suggestion to paint food things because it always makes me hungry. Hungrier. Into night. Yeah. Ah. Lay. Yeah. I think this one is light enough. Hopefully not too light to make some little highlights. We put highlights. Let it dry a bit. Still looks a little wet. A little bit wet. We're up to never learn. Ay. Might be a little too bright. A little too light, rather. Uh, let's see. Never learn. All right, and of course it is stapled to the tree. I guess, nailed to a tree, you could say. So I'm gonna put, let's see. I'm gonna put Benjamin Fresh. I'ma pull up in a casket like a fucking fruit basket. I mean, there would be like a little shadow, like it gets a little bit darker at where the nail indention is. Um, I might pull up in a casket. You be looking sweet like a fucking fruit basket. Nope, that's not it. The boys back in town. Would you look at that? The boys are back in town. Hmm. Is that even any darker? You went with the shits. That's not really darker. Not at all. Mozzarella marinara. What a bar. Whoa. I might pull up in a casket. You be looking sweet like a fucking fruit basket. Okay, well that's real dark. So maybe I use that for the let's see, I need my small black Um, all I do is it's true. All I do is write your love songs without you. Drop a hell bomb on everything. That's a good one. I have hell divers on the wheel. I didn't like specify anything. Like I guess I'll just figure that out in a moment. Or like a hell pod dropping in up here or something. There's so many things we could do. The possibilities are endless. I bet you get me further. It's you. Without you. All I do is write your love songs. Without you. Let's see what this does for me. I think that might be dark enough. I guess I could just use the same brown that I used for this, like, upper shadow. I don't wanna treat you like some stupid. Forgive me for the love. Okay, well, I just completely covered up the. Write your love songs without you. Da, 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 da. Yeah, that's fine. Whatever. All I do is write your love songs. Let's see if I can. I want it to be crazy thick on the outline. It's alright. Alright. I outlined it a bit. And now. I didn't really. Is this the same brown? Hmm. Hmm. Okay, that's the darker brown, whatever. I'm just gonna fill it in with this and then get real up close to the outline. Just thinning the outline out. Because unfortunately, I don't have a tool that is any smaller. I have pins, which I know some people actually use a pin to do their fine lining. But the ink on the acrylic marker just looks so different to me. I can just tell the difference. The ink is like a bit shinier in a way. So it just looks off to me. I have yet to find, I've looked many places on many different occasions. Um, I haven't been able to find one of these acrylic markers that's any thinner. So I adapt. I adapt. This is actually the smallest one I've been able to find. Which is pretty small, but I mean you see the outline that it does on this. It's not super tiny. Uh-oh. Ads just ran. I think people left because of that. See, I thought that that would happen. That's why I didn't want to run ads. Because, like, who's trying to watch ads for someone that has, like, 3 viewers? I don't know if I would stick around for that. But they don't really give me a choice. It is what it is. Good drop. Freedom. I mean, I think that's bready enough for me. That's some bread on a tree right there. That's bread on a damn tree. You can't tell me otherwise. I gotta turn the AC up. Close. Cult of the Lamb. Never actually played that game, but I am aware of it. I have seen it. But that was a suggestion from a viewer on a past stream. Uh, oh, he's a cute little guy. Whoa, whoa. Oh my goodness. That's friggin' adorable, man. Isn't this like a roguelike game? I feel like I would like it. It has great reviews. He's never played it before. Ooh, I like this one. Hold on, hold on. Little dude with his like dripping blood red eyes. That one goes hard. And this one should be pretty simple. It's just mostly black, white, and red. So, since you've gone away. Mm, 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 mm. Since you've gone away. So I think this guy, maybe we have him kind of like levitating up here above everyone as if he's about to like cast a curse on them or something. Whatever he does. It looks like what he's about to do. I mean, you know. Dealt with no soul since you've gone away. Alright, let's just start off with a little box, because this dude has a very square head. Probably not high enough. Let's do it like right here. He's got his blockhead. To ya. And then it does have a bit of a curve to it. On the top corners, at least. Kind of bread-like. He's kind of loafing. Living in a shop with no soul. Mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Wait, actually, let me make this part a little smaller. From me. Because this part is the outer part is like his well he's a lamb, so his wool is floof. I'm too young. Got some floof. He's floofing. Floofy. Ba, 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 da. This song hits. I just love music, man. I know that's a hot take, but I really live for this shit, man. It wouldn't be living if it weren't for music. Okay, wait, is my camera? It feels like this thing is like slowly falling. It's also like crooked now. I don't know how it's so crooked from when I started. Whatever, man. As long as you can see it. Big old beady eyes. Yup. Dripping blood from his eyes. You're sick and twisted affair. Okay, I think the nose was a little low. That looks kind of weird. Put his horns. Sick and twisted affair. And his little lamb ears. His little lemures. This one could be pointed down a little bit more. Yeah, that's fine. Hey, 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 hey. Yeah. Real thick neck, too. Real thick. Doesn't look like it's thick from fur either. He's just... What was the two guys that were going viral? Just because people were laughing at him. It was like Mr. Longneck and and then Mr. Thickneck or like whatever. Whatever they went by. Fascinating individuals. Truly. Mm, 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 mm. I should make this way smaller. That's the issue. Not the issue, I just had it drawn a bit larger at the bottom. So I just slice a bit of his torso off. And then his real stubby arms. He's a real stubby guy. Okay, well, I mean, not that stubby. Me. I'll fix you a little bit, buddy. Don't worry. I also want him reaching up a little bit more. Like arms angled up a little bit more than what they are in the picture. You get away from me. And take it all away from me. And a little bit of this, a little bit of that. And just like that. Add a couple rectangles, half rectangles. Round it off at the end a little bit. And you got some lamb legs. Got some nice stubby old lamb legs. Look at that. This guy is aura too. I feel like it should be glowing behind him. Let me just get a little bit of outline on him. I don't want to be the bad guy. Mm, 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 mm. Oh, see, the usual lefty problem again. This wasn't a bad one, thankfully. It didn't smudge, but I did just put my finger into the wet paint. Okay, well, I hit a couple bumps in the cardboard, which kind of curved a couple of my lines for me, but it's just alright. It's no big deal. Oh goodness. Head hurty. Basically woke up with a damn headache. Excuse me. I'll do. Let me just fill in the rest of the black on his outfit, and his arms. Well, I guess that's not his outfit. That is just him. Come back to me. Wow. This guy is coming out so smooth and so thick right now. It is working beautifully. Yeah, well, I filled that in black already, so that's fine. Go back and add those in red. Same with his ears. Now for his thick neck. Some nice thick paint for his big old thick neck. Okay. Yep, yep. Baby. Oh god. It's like the symbiote is taking over his face. He's being consumed. Hell yes. Mm, 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 mm. Oh, wait, you know what? I totally forgot to post that I was live. Wow, 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 wow. Come on. Taking much longer to dry than everything else. It is still quick drying, but it's just coming out so thick. Blow on it a little bit. Now red. Let's see. Do I just go with... I think I go with a slightly darker red as opposed to just the brightest. Actually, that's not bad. I think that'll work. Hmm. That's alright. It almost looks pink on camera. Only out of time. Only out of time. Only out of time. Only out of time. Yeah, that looks more red. I mean pink. Only out of time. Let's see, is there a more red? More deep red. Well, that's a bit deeper. That's a bit deeper in it. Maybe that won't look so pink. When there's nobody else. I love drum and bass. I mean, EDM in general, the energy is just fairly high, but it's a lot different with drum and bass usually. The energy is more just in like a fast-paced hype kind of way. Lots of times dubstep, the energy gets more like aggressive in a way. The meaner the sounds get. Bro, what is this message? Get banned, bot. Ha! Loser. Every day. Every night. Every day. Mm. Don't feel the same. Don't feel the same. Nice. I like that red a lot. Definitely more of a bloody red. Blood. Maybe I didn't have enough coffee. Maybe that's my problem. Got a headache from lack of caffeine. Okay, wait. I feel like when I was coloring this in, I got this right eye a little small. Make sure I widen that out a little bit more. There we go. Let's see how that looks. Mm, 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 mm. Okay, that's what I'm missing. Like, what happened to my reference? There we go. Let me give him his little V mouth. And a couple nostrils. Couple little nostrils. And then give him his little, what do you call it? His little inner ear color. Tape bees. Sad strat subtronic tape B. Okay, wait. I do feel like I kind of made his arms are like bigger than everything else. Dude has massive arms. That's okay. He's bulking. It makes sense. Tape dead. Tape tronic. Tape B. No, yeah, for real. This thing is like falling, I swear. Honestly, I think it might look a little weird if I just use pure white. Maybe not. I was thinking maybe like an off-white, but I could always go back over the white later. Let's see how it looks. Mm, mm. Okay. I'm just being super careful here. So moving around a lot of smaller spaces. And I don't want to mess up any of it and have to go back over it again. So I'm trying to stop that from happening. I need someone to hold on. I need someone to hold on. Okay, okay, so far so good. I need someone to hold on. Boom, 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 boom. All right. We're coming along slowly but surely. And honestly, I forgot that I said I wanted to give him like crazy aura. And my original idea, what I should have done, was after I laid down that initial black outline, I should have just done like, I don't know, whatever color I would make it in. Probably mm, like a yellowish glow. Or he's supposed to be looking all evil. So maybe like a red to pink burst in the back. Make him glowing. Kind of like if you've seen my Pokemon series of paintings. Kind of how I did a couple of their backgrounds. Before I started adding like full landscapes behind them. Alright. This is the hard part because I'm left-handed. I gotta hit it at these weird angles. I would normally just be rotating the paper canvas if I can, whatever I'm working on. But this thing is a little too big, I think, to just be flipping around all over the place. Okay, this will probably need maybe like one more coat. I don't know. I don't have to go crazy on it. See how it looks when it dries a bit. Yeah, looking like probably one more layer. One more coating on top. Like there was a small hair that was stuck in it. Well, alright. Let's do this little stripe on his robe. Is that what he's wearing? Is this a robe? Some sort of cloak? And this is a brush. So I have to be very careful. Put down as little pressure as possible. Otherwise, the brush just bends and it puts down a real thick line. But I just need this to be a thin little detail. I could just lay it on thick and not even care and then go back with the red again and thin it back out, but that's making a little more work for myself. So let me try not to do that. That's fine. The little thing, the the thing, what is that thing? It's just like a ball on his garment. Make it maybe like yellow. Make it stand out a whole lot more than it does on the pic. On the pic. I could. Hmm. See what this guy looks like when I put it on the cardboard. Cardboard. Boom, boom, boom. Is it supposed to be like a button or something holding his cloak shawl thing together? Something like that. I wish I could. Ah. Yeah, I don't know what exactly they were going for with that, if it was supposed to be a button or something, but I'm just gonna make it like an orb of sorts. It's an orb he wears on his chest that provides his power. I wish I could. I wish I could. Okay, I think I do have a coffee actually. Be right back. I'm back, and I do have got another one of these Bolthouse Farms, which, whoa. Okay, wait, is that... So is the reason that the framing keeps changing because I have the AI tracking on? And it's like trying to track things like it's my face? Because that just like moved. Am I tripping? What the hell? But yeah, I have this. The last one I tried, the chai tea, was very good. About as much caffeine as one cup of coffee. That is beautiful. So yeah, let's give it a try. And then shout out again, my friend Lauren. She gave me this wonderful koozie here. Hopefully this one doesn't spill like the last one. Oh no, it's coming out. It's leaking out. It's definitely leaking out. Hold on. Why does it do this? It says shake well, but shaking it makes it all spilly. Mm-mm-mm. Did it all for you. I did it all for you. Wow, that's so good. That is very good. Full House Mocha Cappuccino, not sponsored. Okay, just in case I need to specify that. Maybe somebody out there thinks got a 2 viewer Twitch streamer a sponsor. That'd be lit. So I gotta add a little bit of his floof in here, which does mean I'm gonna have to go back there with the white one more time, at least. Gotta thin out the newly added black outlines. Yeah, so about that glow, I think I should. I think I should make him glow. But it should be red. So maybe this is where I use the brighter red that's more of like a pink red. How different is this from the red I have on him already? It's not super different. You know, I was wondering to make this go a little bit faster. I only have a few hours on the weekends when I am able to work on this. On stream at least. Maybe I could find some time off stream where I can go through and add these small little details. Get like the big ideas down, you know, like this is fine. And then off stream, if I'm just chilling, having a smoke break, or um, I don't know, the few moments that I have of just pure downtime, I can come in and do something like thin out the outlines with the white here, Or add like the glow behind him. That might be a good idea. I don't know. Oh, I don't know. But yeah, for this glow, giving this man some aura, more aura than he already has, just levitating with bleeding eyes into the sky. I'm gonna outline him very carefully, because again, I don't want to mess up everything I've already put down. It would have been ideal to do this step, like third, as in, see, like that. I just kind of messed that up, but now I'm gonna have to go back on it with black later. You probably can't even tell right there, but there's like a part where I went for his leg. A lot harder to see on camera, but you know, you do the sketch step one, you do the cursory outline, and then you go over that outline because it's just outline, you know, your initial like you know, the second draft of your rough draft essentially. So you come in with the glow. You can cover it all up, be a little haphazard, because it's the very back layer of the painting. And you're just gonna come back and fill it all in later, anyways. But hey, you know, this is just another part of art in the process. Maybe sometimes make a little mistake, forget something, do something a little out of order, but you adapt, figure out how to make it work. Okay, this is a very tough angle for me to come in at. I'm having to kind of use my right hand because I can't curve my body all the way around like that. But stabilizing it with my left hand. Yeah, there we go. Worked out fairly well. Definitely a new technique I've used. Okay, this side is gonna be pretty tough to get into. Hold on. Only I were a contortionist. Yeah, very careful. Very carefully. Dun, dun, dun. And I don't need to make it like crazy big. I also like this shit'll dry out my marker. If I try to make it too big. I actually kind of went a little bit bigger than I even needed to. But he's fine. That is typical of me. Is this that boy Ponte Alonso again? Shout out to the boy. You don't know about Vontae Alonso? You're welcome. Baba boy. Just a cry, baby. Um, um. Mm, 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 mm. The color we use next. It will be that's not bad. That can be the lighter color, but I do want maybe like a burgundy type, a little darker, but not like the dark red we use for his outfit. Um, and that's because for the glow, I need like a little bit darker at like the very back, some rays going out. Just a cry, babe. Just a cry. Um, um. That is quite dark. I don't. Maybe you don't need it that dark. Mm. Subscribe, baby. Subscribe, baby. Cartier frames how I came? That's an interesting bar. Is he saying that he came on his Cartier frames? Weird. Really having to twirl myself around for this one. Wouldn't be so bad if this wasn't an L desk and I have like desk right here to keep me from going more around this way. Did you know Yardwork sucks? Should I get Cult of the Lamb? It's on sale. I don't know, I was just thinking about that. I didn't know it was on sale, but my favorite kind of game is like a roguelike, which I believe Cult of the Lamb is. So I feel like I would probably like it. What's it on sale for right now? And yeah, also for your other question, I did know that Yardwork sucks. I got super lucky because I'm like in city limits and we don't have much of a yard. There's a lot of like dirt and leaves. So I haven't had to do any yard work for quite a while, which is a wonderful thing. How much is it on sale for right now? What type of a sale we talking? What song is this? Is this Coin? Good song. Would you drive me home at the end of the night? Whoa, new follower? Why did the sound not play for that? Did the sound for that play for anybody else? I like his beard. Hey, yo. Nice beard you got there. Thanks for the follow. I appreciate that. You heard the sound? It was really loud. Interesting. I didn't hear it at all. 50% off at 12.50. Yeah. I mean, 12 is like half as small as 24. That's pretty nice. Um, let's see. That would be this one. I wonder why I couldn't hear it though. What is up, everybody? How are we doing today? You done with your yard work now? Let's see, properties. Control audio via OBS. Yeah, I feel like I should have been able to hear that. Actively still doing yard work, so pretty lame. Yeah, that sucks. Everybody point and laugh at Hippo because he has to do yard work. Oh, oh, hey, buddy, hey, whoa, hey, hey, buddy. All right, listen, listen. I should have seen that coming. To be fair, should have seen that coming. Talk shit on the guy with all the channel points, and why can't I hear this though? What's going on? Twitch, help. Alright, was that like 10? Is that what that was? Yeah, 10. Okay. There's 3. Do I have anything in here? Oh, yeah. I still got more in here. We're good. We're good. Oh, there you go, you madman. Are you happy? I guess that was a fair trade-off. We all got to point and laugh at you, and then I got to chug a bunch of water. Very happy. All right, I'm glad. I'm glad. I guess that's what I'm here for, is to entertain after all. Are you entertained? For those of you who are just joining in, I'm decorating the desk. Yeah, I'm decorating the desk. So if you have any suggestions, that you want me to add to my little board here, I'll put it on the wheel. And the next time I start a drawing, after we're finished with our lamb friend here, then I'll spin the wheel again. Your suggestion might get chosen. And then I'll paint it. The one that I'm currently doing right now, the lamb guy, he's all done. Except for, I'm gonna touch up his little floof around his face. And finish this glow, because this guy has aura, alright? He's like the god of the lambs, the leader of the cult. He has the orb of lamb power. I've never played the game. I don't know how exactly it works. But he has aura. So he's glowing. He's about to like curse the monkey or something. Love the art. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. This has been the work in progress of the last well, this one would be stream 3. So we got a little story developing here. There's a Minecraft tree, wonderful little cherry blossom. It's got a piece of bread stapled to it. We got Doug Dimichu chilling in the shade under the tree. There's a sandwich here, and he's ready with his knife because this drunk bongo cat, he's so hungry. He's just wandering over, about to take a bite out of Mr. Sandwich, and he's like, ah, no. But on top of that, he has shooters. Sandwich is like the leader of the mafia, so you don't want to mess with him. He's got shooters. Bongo Cat just like, he's drunk and dumb. He doesn't know what's coming for him. And then this guy, he's he's upset with the violence that is happening, and he's gonna curse everyone. That's what's happening. Oh yeah, and ads. So about that, I know I said that I wasn't gonna have ads because like why would I if I only have 2 or 3 viewers? Um, but I don't really have a choice. Once you hit affiliate, Twitch is just kind of like, all right, you got ads, brother. So I made them as few and far between as I can. There should only be 30 seconds of ads every hour. So, you know, it is what it is. Maybe I should add a water bottle. That's very symbolic. I need a water bottle emote too. I'll have to work on that one. Oh man. I got a little too loosey-goosey with that one. I'm gonna have to fix the shirt, the cloak, the shawl, the all the other things that I could call this garment. I need the black. Yep. Let me fix his leg. Oh. And then a little bit of this. On his ears. Baba boy. Um, I'm not gonna lie, I set the red that I use for this down with the rest of the reds, and it's kind of just blending in now, so I gotta see if I can find that color again. Maybe it's this one. There we go. Mm-mm. Don't understand it. Uh, I'm way too geek. Don't understand it. Uh, uh. Ooh, thank you for the gifted sub. I like his beard. Has just received a gift. I still can't hear any of the alerts. Wait. I think I know what the issue is. Ah, that is so the issue. I should probably be able to hear it now. I think that fixed it. I'm way too geek, don't understand it. I'm way too geek, don't understand it. Mm-mm, mm-mm. All right, 1 second. Also, was that still too loud? I turned it down a good bit, so hopefully it's not too loud still for you guys. Funny thing is, for me, there was never a sound to begin with until today. What? Really? I don't understand, man. I'm not gonna begin to pretend like I do. Whoa, the sun is coming through right now. Hold on. I think I can fix this. Oh, I scared my cat. Sorry, girl. She was sleeping. She's a sleepy baby. Whoa. Well, it kind of helped. Yeah, there's supposed to be sound that plays for like followers. I mean, for pretty much everything. Should be some kind of sound. Okay, hold on. Okay, this is not. Are we good? Right there. Like right there. Yeah? Are we good? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we're good. White. Oh no. The white had a little bit of red in it. It left a tiny red mark. We can't have that. Crisis averted. No need to worry. Alright. Cleaning up his floof a little bit. Just a little bit. Much better. Look at that. Oh yeah. Wait, so Hippo, does that mean you weren't hearing the sound for all of the Tangia like memes? Like the Pedro, Pedro, Pedro. Or like Big Man Blastoise, Big Man Blastoise. Did you hear any of that? Honestly, one the one thing about this that I would have to say is that it's really sweet. I'll say that. It's very sweet. Let's see how much. Oh, yikes. 53 grams of sugar. Alright, that explains it. So the sun is no longer on this. It is on my face and directly in my eyeballs. So that's a thing. Is this just a Hippo problem? Does anybody else hear the hydration stuff? For the one time, Hippo, give us a hydration check. See if any sound comes through. Have you acquired a whatchamacallit? Nah, I still don't know how to find one of those. But I haven't been anywhere since then, like a store or anything. Maybe on the way to my friend's cookout tonight, I could probably get my ride to stop at a gas station on the way. They might have one. All right. Let's move on. I keep getting distracted. Um, maybe a little bit lighter of a pink. I think that might be good. And then I'm gonna use this to put some small highlights onto the rays. That body move. Energy, 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 energy. Dein Auto noch kaputt. I don't speak German. Yo no hablo German? Yeah, my car's still broken. I think I'm gonna have an update on Monday about its condition, so until then, just wait with bated breath. Do it like the Dirty South boys do it. Where my Dirty South boys at? Alright, so I'm trying to be like as quick with these, just put some little pew 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 with also not making it too thick. So again, I'm like trying to be as lightly handed as possible. Some of them turn out a little thicker like that one, but it's fine because it's just, you know, just pieces, just some rays of light anyways. It's got all different thicknesses and colors and everything. Unless I went back to Alaska, you could not be less south. Unless you went back to Alaska, you could not be less south. So like the northernmost part of the US, Maine? You in Maine? Okay. And then on top of this light pink, just sort of semi-sporadically, just put some thin little white lines just for the brightest part of the highlights. Don't need to go too crazy with it. So I'll start to overwork the piece. And oftentimes what you find as an artist is that less is more. It's definitely a lot of pieces that I've done even just a couple years ago that I look back at now and I'm like, man, I wish I had left this little thing out. Would have been so much better. In hindsight, always 2020. But you're not gonna know how much you're overworking it until it's overworked. You're still in Washington. Right, right, right. This guy looks pretty sick. I like it. I like it a lot. Let's take this guy and add a little bit of a bloop because he's like dripping blood, so it would have somewhat of a light fraction. As tiny as it may be, you can't even notice it, but it matters to me. I know it's there. Thought of baking when you said overworking it. Well, like you're working the dough, kneading the bread. Don't overwork your bread. Don't overwork your dough. All right. Say thanks to our friend Hippo here, cause I gotta go pee. I'm back. I see there were some hooligan cats getting up on my desk. Knocking things down. Silly little kitties. You make bread all the time. You should see how many photos you have of it. Okay, well, I mean, you could send them to me. Let's see. Show me what you've got. Mm, Bum bum. All right. We're done with Mr. Lamb. Close this out. I'm gonna add. What was I gonna add? Oh, water bottle. I think that's a good one. Uh, 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 bum, bum. Ooh, landscape. Okay, okay. Let's see what I'm gonna do with this one. Because I don't want to make anything too large. Alright, get out of here. Get out of here. It's sketch time. Maybe, 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 Let's see, let's see. Whatever, that's fine. It's a little crooked, but it's fine. I'm thinking maybe we do sort of like in the background behind the tree. What is this song? Cooked? Yeah, I'd say they cooked with this one. But yeah, behind the tree, I think maybe we maybe do some mountains. Let him cook. And maybe go a little bit up like this. Something like that. Not too big. I guess I can take the bottom of it down to like I don't know, that is kind of big. That is kind of big. It's a little big. Let's be real. I think I have like trees. More in the foreground. You sent all the bread pics. Oh wow. Oh wow. Yeah, that's a lot of bread. Let him cook. That's so much. That's so much bread. All right, all right. Let's judge Hippu's bread here. Let me see. Um, window capture. All right. Let's judge this man's bread. Probably miss some. Yeah, that's fine. There's a whole lot of it here. This looks pretty good. It's got a bit of a shine on the top, so it's got some butter to it. Not a crazy amount. This this shit is glistening. That is real buttery. That looks delicious. Another angle. Ooh, okay, okay. That also looks pretty good. Too bad you weren't in here to give me these when I had to paint a piece of bread earlier. I could have just used your bread. Those are like, especially this left one here. That's a very nice loaf. Pretty uniform, fairly symmetrical. That is the I'd say that's like this. That's like S tier loaf right there. Wow. Okay, these are good. These are good. Not very shiny. I don't know. Maybe the butter has soaked all in. Not as shiny anymore. I don't know. Back to the beginning on that one. Ooh, okay. Okay. That's a nice loaf. That's a really nice loaf. Ooh, man. Wow. This is just truly some beautiful work, I must say. I will give you that. I would eat your bread. I'll say that. I'd eat your bread. If it's not shiny, it's because you took the picture later. Gotcha. Yeah, that makes sense. You will see one soon where one is cut. That's the one I use for your profile picture. I'm not even gonna lie. I didn't look at your profile picture close enough to realize that was bread. But now that you mention it, that's definitely some bread. That's definitely some bread. If I've ever seen bread before, it's something like that. Another time. Mm-hmm. This is a banger. If you haven't heard this song yet, you're welcome. That's all I can say. All right, well now I'm working all the way up here in this corner. This is gonna be interesting. Oops. That scared me. I thought I broke this thing because if you press down on the tip, it like pushes in a little bit to let out more of the paint. Put a little bit too much pressure on it, and it dipped in, and I was like, oh, it broke. It broke. I broke it. Pin broke. Deep inside. Wow, wow, whoa, 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 whoa. Wow, 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 wow. Deep inside. Beep, 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 beep. Trees. Always remember the perspective. We got the frontmost, the foremost. What am I trying to say? Yeah, the foremost trees are gonna be bigger because they're closer. So these trees are a little bit further behind. Deep inside. Deep inside. And this is not the final product of what these trees are gonna look like. I'm just doing a little, like the second rough draft I was saying earlier. Sketch it out with pencil first and then do a rough outline. That's solid. I like that. I think out of every stream I've been in, I've known like 2 songs. Hey, hell yeah. I hope you like it. I basically just put my liked songs on shuffle. Sometimes I'll queue a bunch if there's some that like I want to hear, or if shuffle's playing some stuff that's a little too soft or a different vibe than what I want. But I think I have how many songs on my Spotify? Yeah, I have almost 12,000 like songs on my Spotify, so we're likely to hear a very, very wide range of music during each stream. Yeah, true. The DJ is alright. I used it a couple times and I was like, eh. What do you mostly use for music? YouTube? I know a lot of people use YouTube Music, which I have YouTube Premium now, so I could, but I already have, like I said, 12,000 songs on Spotify. That's a lot to move over. All right, that's fine. We could just leave it like that. That's good, right? All right, let's see. How do I want to do this mountain? Let me just look up like a go make a cheese quesadilla. That's a good idea. That sounds gas. Um, what was I gonna look up? Oh yeah, because I'm thinking probably more like gray, dark gray into like light gray, white at the top of the mountain. Cheese quesadilla with garlic sauce from Domino's. Whoa, I've never even thought to put that sauce on a quesadilla. Genuinely sounds good. Big back activities. Yeah, I guess that's fair. You could say that. Walk to the sun. Look, that's kind of similar to what I'm doing here. It's funny. Raise your head up. Or the mountain could be green, covered in trees and grass and foliage. Walk to the sun and walk to the sun. Do both, a little bit of snow, the rest is trees. Ads again. Yeah. Sorry about it. I cannot turn that off. Olivia, please stop. Girl. Tweaking. She's climbed up onto the back of my monitor. Chill out, girly pop. I'm surprised you didn't get gifted a sub yet, to be honest. Anytime you make food? Alright, bet. You like chef it up a lot? You chef it up? You got some cool stuff? Cool stuff to show me? Do, 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 do. 3 out of your 6 classes are culinary? Wow, okay. So you're like working towards being a chef or working in the culinary industry at least. So you got a bit of baking knowledge on top of your cooking, regular cooking. Fire mac and cheese from scratch? Okay, from scratch. You made the noodles yourself. I was just fucking with you. Pulled pork and barbecue sauce. It was fire. Oh, you actually did. Oh, alright. Alright, my bad, big dog. My bad. I stand corrected. This is a really uncomfortable angle. Also, I'm probably blocking the damn camera with my head again. Am I doing that again? My big old head. Noodles was the previous unit. I see, okay. Took your knowledge from the previous unit and put it towards some gourmet mac and cheese. I'm here for it. You send me your the things that you cook, and then after we get a few, I'm gonna do a tier list and judge all of your food. Okay, I'm almost finished laying down this initial layer of brown. And then, let's see, I'll probably do a darker layer of brown. I don't know, I'll have to look at it when I'm done with this. This brown is getting kind of low though, it seems. I just need to put the cap on and let it sit for a second. Mm, 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 mm. Got a couple already you did in the past you could send, and pizza was one of them. Ooh, okay. Your brand went from one of your healthiest to now one of your lower ones. My brand? What you talking about, Willis? I wanna love ya. Oh, the brown went from the healthiest to the low. Yeah. I have so many shades of brown, though. This is one of the few browns that's like very different than the others. Because it's like a grayish brown kinda, you know, as opposed to the monkey and sandwich over here. Those are just that's like what you would expect a brown to look like. But the problem with a lot of these is that they don't have great shades. Like they'll give you, let's say 10 green markers, and like 6 of them are basically going to be the same exact color, like slightly different. But this one's very different, so I like that one. It makes it to be like a nice in-between color. That's not like the darkest part of the shadows or the lightest of the highlights. You know what I'm saying? Oh, my back. Oh. Okay, okay. I need to get moving a bit on this a little bit. I would love to see if I can finish the landscape part before I have to leave. I do have to go at 8, so I have a little less than an hour. The uglier failed ones isn't bread. The ugly failed bread. I wanna love ya. I wanna love ya. I wanna love ya and treat you right. Okay, so I'm using the this other shade of brown to kind of help show the shape of the mountain, because it's not just flat, right? It's like we got this part right here is like a corner where there's two sides. So this is like a side slopes downwards over here, and then this that we're looking at is another side that's like angled going down, sort of like this on either side. That's the idea there, at least. And up here on the top, especially this one, because it's way higher, this is gonna be kind of snowy, so I'm not gonna do too much with the brown here. Wouldn't really be able to see it anyways. I like that. I like it a lot. Oh, other things you made too, not just the bread. All right, bet. Let's see. Let's get a little, a little what? A little bit of what? What do I want? Let's see. I think I have a really light gray. That's probably gonna be good for the snow. Like, a majority of the snow, or maybe this like off-white. I don't know, I can't make all of it like pure white because then you can't do highlights. It doesn't get much whiter than white. This is kind of like a slightly yellowish, which I guess an off-white is slightly yellowish, but you know what I mean, right? You know what I mean. Ah! Did you hear it that time? Did you hear the sound? Unless I'm counting you, still no sound on it. Yeah, I don't think I count. I was just imitating the sound. Does anybody watching have sound? Please let me know. Ooh, good song. You ready for this drop? Well, I guess this one's gonna be mostly white. Let me lay this one down thick. Oh, wait, I forgot the drink. You got some water too? Okay, bet. Cheers to that. Everybody watching, get your water. Hydration check. Not just for me. So I was thinking, most of these creators have names for their community. Like Ludwig is the Ludbuds. Um who else? There's other ones that I'm not thinking of right now. Um I think that we should start referring to our community as the Dongles. What do we think about that? Fire? Yeah, you like that? The dongles. Once, twice. Don't change everything. Fire. Okay, nice. We have Hippu and all of his alternate personalities coming out the woodworks. You should beware of a woman with a broken heart. Skeet, smoke, sleep, eat, text, smoke, you, Lisa, ew. I got some baby girl calling me daddy. Please call me a cabbie. Really hate answer. Fuck, I hate when that happens. All night, screaming till the phone died. You fucking tattoo. Man, fuck this tattoo. I don't even have you. It was over. It shot right through my heart. Why you let these hoes tell what we have right apart? Ooh, I was so mad. This is such a catchy song, but this is like so. It's so shitty and misogynistic. Like, it's not a great message. It's basically just like, hey, I know I cheated, like, my bad. But like, yo, you fucked up. Why are you letting other women tear us apart? All I did was sleep with her. Come on. Not a big deal. The classic argument. But players fuck up. My bad. Used to laugh. It was over. You shot right through my heart. Why you let these hoes tear what we had right apart? Like, bro, you fucked up. You're the one that cheated. Always annoying when the song is good but message bad. Yeah. Yeah, that happens very often with the I mean, not just like hip hop or rap, anything that's well, not anything, but lots of popular stuff, pop music. It's all right until you really listen to the message and what they're saying and the kind of person they are, and you're like, ooh, yikes. Yeah, still gonna listen. I still know all the words and I'm still singing to it, but I don't condone it. All right, dude, I have to pee again. You torture me so. Hey, Twitch gave you 300 points on 2 of your accounts for some reason? For some reason, it's because Twitch hates me and they're plotting on my downfall right along with you. I know you're conspiring with them. I know. Oh my god. Boom. You better be drinking too. It's 17 water today. Yeah, it sure is, isn't it? I wonder who keeps causing that to happen. I wonder who keeps doing that. I wonder whose idea it is to keep me drinking so much. Yeah, I wonder. It's a damn mystery. If somebody figures it out, let me know, please. Savage, but don't call me Randy. Boom. Not me. Not me too. It was me. And me. And me. Hmm. Who are all of these people? There's no way, surely, that this is the same person on multiple accounts. That would be crazy. That wouldn't even make any sense. You got 1K channel points? Dude, you gotta use them on something else, right? I have so many things. So many things you can use them on. Alright, well, I need green. Sliding in a bulletproof caddy, boy. 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 Sliding in a bulletproof caddy. 760, 90, and 90. So too many, that's what I'm hearing. You have way too many. If you love. I don't know how I feel about that shade of brown. That's not the biggest deal. Most of it's gonna be covered up by leaves anyways. Do you feel like okay? You got some trees? Yeah. You still have 30% off a sub? Hey man. I don't know how long it's gonna last for. I don't know how you got that. That might be something special just for you. That's just Twitch doing some good old marketing on you. Their algorithm has seen how much you've watched my channel without subscribing, and they're like, brother, you know you want to give us money. Song request, the ultimate showdown of ultimate destiny. Who knew there was different options? Who knew? That's the question, isn't it? What song is this? Ultimate Showdown? By Lemon Demon? Or by Connie Jash? Or Dylan Leggett? Maybe the Korean Americans? Lemon? Okay. Okay. Ooh, ooh, I don't even know you anymore. Ah, Wait, no way. I remember this. Oh, yo, showdown. I remember this. This is such a throwback. This is crazy. Ultimate showdown. Wow. What a trip. Ultimate showdown. This is the ultimate showdown. Rest in peace, Chuck. Rest in peace. There will never be another one like him. Chuck always sees through their disguise. His thighs. Oh, yeah. It was always Mr. Rogers. Mr. Rogers was always meant to win. This is the ultimate showdown. That was so incredible. Thank you for suggesting that. I literally haven't heard that song like, dude, it had to have it's been like 15 years or something. Wow. What a nostalgia trip. Get it right. This is a classic. Bo Burnham. Yeah, the cooldown of the song request I think is like 2 or 3 minutes. It's nothing crazy. Too real. Isn't this one of his older songs? Cause like this shit is too real and has only gotten more real with time, if that is the case. 2021? Right, right. Okay, this is the one that came out during the pandemic. Okay, okay, I remember this one. That explains it. Yeah, he did. I guess he said all he had to say for the time at least. 'Vibe change. He does the evil maniacal laugh way too well. You think you ironically know all the lyrics? Ironically or unironically? 24-ounce water has been drinking. Good job. I'm proud of you. Keep up the hydration. That goes for everybody. If you're watching this right now, drink your damn water. Anyways. Alright. Almost done with the trees here. Not doing anything crazy with them. Keeping it fairly simple. Bred by Anya Nami. Anya Nami. Oh no. Oh no. Where did it go? I lost my marker. Oh, it rolled so far away. Oh. Yeah, this one I haven't heard before, that's for sure. I would venture to say she's probably talking about money. That'd be my guess. Okay, well maybe not because she said look at my bakery. Did she actually just make a song about bread? I'm not mad about it, but bread. Bread makes you kind of horny? Girl, that's weird. Bread fetish? I mean, that's a new one. Definitely a new one. Who am I to judge? Look at that. Look at that. Some nice little mountains in the back. I'm happy with that. And got another one for when it comes off cooldown. It's not off cooldown yet? How long is the cooldown? I thought it was like 3 minutes. Um, what was I saying? Oh yeah. Finished it 12 minutes before I need to leave. So that's pretty damn good. See, it's funny because like it won't let me not do the ads. So it's telling me there's an ad in like 9 minutes, and I can run, which is just by default a 30-second ad, which runs every hour. But it says that I can run a 30-second ad manually to remove the upcoming ad. So they're like, yeah, you can't not run ads. We're gonna run one regardless. You can either do it right now or when we decide that it's gonna happen. That's so frustrating. Hopefully, time for one more song. Does it tell what the cooldown is? Ads on 5 accounts are at different times. Okay, that's weird. I don't know. I don't think I can do anything about that. They should be like relatively the same time at least. I also mine diamonds. MCAP Steve. Alright, let's see. Some Minecraft parody, I'm guessing. Trust the song is fire. Hey, I trust you, man. We're about to find out anyways. Oh god, wait. I think I know this one. Oh god. Oh. He has a better mic than I do. Oh yeah. Wow. He's good at this. He's killing it. He's killing it. Hello, 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 hello. Oh, are we back? Oh, hell yeah. Okay, well, I missed. I'm sorry, but I have to run it back because I missed. I couldn't hear the song playing. I actually still can't hear any sound, so there we go. Did I go back too far? I think I went back too far. I'm gonna. Oh, that was good. That was good. You, I heard the sip of water. Just fucking chokes. I'm alright. This is gold. Yep. Mind that shit. Oh my god, it sounds like he's in pain. What? He didn't finish it out. He didn't finish the... Man. He cut it off a little too early there at the end. That was unfortunate. Alright, I do have to end there, though. I have to. Flint and Steel by Epoch Music. What do I rate this song? I mean, for the passion alone, I have to give it like a... I mean, okay. On passion and just pure musical prowess, I give it a 10 out of 10. Um, Execution, I think he could have probably warmed up his voice a little bit better. Um, maybe practice that real high note just a little bit more. I think he was like tiny bit flat. But I mean, other than that, damn near perfect. So he passes with flying colors, if you ask me. Hold that other one, Flint and Steel. Hold that until next stream, because I do have to go, unfortunately. My ride will be here any minute, and I gotta grab some things to get together before I go. But I was trying to adjust the light on this thing a little bit so it doesn't look so blown out. But this is what we have new from today. We got a nice mountain range in the background. We added this guy. Super sick. Just crazy aura. Doug Dimichu under the Minecraft tree with a piece of bread stapled to it. Drunk Bongo Cat about to take a bite out of the sandwich who has his shooters waiting to attack. And a curse is being set upon the land. Each one of your accounts is getting ads one by one. RIP. Oh yeah, but I was gonna say, even like with the ads, the more like if I run at least 3 minutes of ads per hour back, okay, bet. When I run at least 3 minutes of ads per hour, then I get a 55% revenue split. But since I'm just running like 30-second ads every hour, they only pay me 30%. So like they just kind of trying to fuck you over in any way they can, unless they're able to get like squeeze as much money out of you. One more drink of water, which will actually finish off my bottle. All right. W, great stream. Thank you for coming to hang out. I'm gonna go finally eat some food and go pee because I've consumed a whole lot of water. 18 water, yeah. That is a number. That is a number right there in one stream. That's definitely a record. World record hydration check. I'm catching a lot of world records these past few streams. All right, for real, I gotta go. It's 8 o'clock now. Peace. It's been real. Thank you so much for watching. I love you all. Have a wonderful rest of your night. I actually do plan on being live tomorrow. Probably a little bit later today, like 4. So just be on the lookout. I'll see you later. Peace out.